Destiny attacks Hasan after accusations that DG hates black content creators. I literally said that not everyone in DGG hates black content creators, but there are certainly a lot of people that stay behind from all the fucking communities that Destiny engages with. But of course he clip chimped it and immediately made a fucking clip because that's how it works. It's like, it's always the same shit, dude. It's the same fucking strategy. This is why a lot of people don't want to engage with you, Destiny, because you are dishonest. You don't care about looking at things in a charitable capacity. Like, and then your community immediately clips shit out of context and will literally fucking post it on LSF in the worst way possible. It makes you look bad too. It makes you look bad to all the other content creators. Okay? And I mean, people are aware of it. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, that's crazy to me that, like, this is people, Destiny alt in both that community and in also edge communities that 100% do not like that there are black content creators that are popping off.
Why does this degenerate fucking loser say this shit? Like, why not go to more fucking sex clubs where, like, little girls are being fucking trafficked? Isn't that what you like?
Oh, that's where he said that. That's crazy. Hey, man. I don't know. I wouldn't talk shit like this if I left my wife and child behind to go fuck a fan's girlfriend and then marry her. You know what I mean? Take care of your children. Stop fucking behaving like this on the internet. Grow the fuck up, okay? You dishonest fuck. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, literally. A brothel that I fucking went to in 2010 got raided for tax evasion in 2016. And this motherfucker is making it seem like there's like little children being trafficked there. How fucking gross. You do not give a shit about sex trafficking if this is the kind of fucking attitude you have. You play fast and loose with this shit. Jesus, Lord mercy. Oh.
To do in Europe? Somebody linked the fucking article. Why the fuck would you?
By the way, when somebody links the fucking article, oftentimes it's RTBA, Destiny will literally avoid it. That's the other thing. Like, we have a shared moderator. He can literally come in and be like, listen, don't fucking post this. Don't say this. That's out of context. Destiny knows that and will still fucking do it. Okay? He knows it. He doesn't care. He's just trying to get as many people as possible on board in yet another fucking smear campaign because he has no substance. It's so fucking sad. How is it not defamation? It always is defamation. I know what the talking points are. Oh my God. How many fucking videos do you have to make about like the same thing over and over again?
Why would you make this claim about my fucking community? Bro,
Yeah. I wonder if there's ever been an instance on this planet where Destiny has like honestly taken a step back and been like, you know what? I should have worded that better. Instead of immediately deflecting away from the main problem and immediately countering with a completely unrelated take. Sometimes it's valid. In this circumstance, it certainly isn't. And just move on, have his community beef up the fucking counterpoint in order to deflect away from the original criticism. He could have just literally been like, I didn't word that correctly. I'm sorry. Okay? That's all he needed to do. In this situation, all Destiny, a fucking old-ass dude with a child, all he needed to do was say, you know what? I worded it incorrectly. I make content with a lot of black content creators, Abba and Preach, Gideon, to name a few. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not racist. I fucked up. He could have just said that, and it would have been done. That's it. Like, if he had just said that, it would have been done. He didn't have to fucking triple down, quadruple down, but he has a fucking God complex, and he can't stop himself. And also, his audience is pretty vicious when you actually apologize. Let's be real. I have apologized for things a million times over, and those motherfuckers never let me live it down. So I don't know. Maybe they'll do that to him too. But it's so fucking stupid. Maybe do not say I have black friends, though. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying he should say either. But like, he could have just fucking done that. That's all he could have said. That's all he could have said. Like, oh, I worded it incorrectly, but oh no, he's infallible. He can't make any fucking mistakes. It's just so fucking gross. Like, he did it. He literally did it. I'm not even talking about like, oh, everyone in DG hates black people or anything like that. I literally said there are edge communities that become a part of his overall community every single time he fucking collaborates with Nazis, like eats chicken and waffles with them and shit, like Nick Fuentes, like he did, or when he fucking bans people in his own community from literally saying that Nick Fuentes is a Nazi, which he did do. Okay, when he does stuff like that, yes, a lot of people think, oh, this is a safe harbor for Nazis, I guess. And then those are people who legitimately don't like black people. And some of them are in his communities, okay? That's who I'm referencing. And anyone and everyone who's in DGG, anyone in Destiny's community, regardless of how much you fucking talk shit here, knows that I'm right. They know that I'm right. They, or if they're honest about it, will criticize it. Okay? I didn't even say DGG itself is like this. I literally said the exact opposite. But of course, it doesn't matter. Instead of addressing that, instead of addressing what I actually said and go, hold on, yeah, maybe Hasan is a little right here because I am a charitable person. Hold on. Hasan is right. I'm going to be charitable here and say, yeah, there are some people in edge communities that I want to change their attitudes on. I want to change them. I want to de-radicalize those Nazis. And some of them think inappropriately that this is a safe ground for them. Okay? He could have said something along those lines. And like, in the interest of not galvanizing their fucking horrifyingly white supremacist ideas, I'm going to fucking make it clear. Like, I am not a racist person, something like that. But he didn't say that. Instead, he turned around and said, I sex traffic children or something. He's a fucking psycho. Because there is no instance where he just goes, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to make sure that people understand with clarity, okay, what I mean. He just has to be, he has to perceive himself as like this infallible figure who's never in the wrong. And he doesn't give a shit. He likes blowing stuff up and he likes continuing the drama cycle. Okay? And by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is precisely why I don't talk about Destiny, because anytime I do, it becomes like a thing. It becomes this like explosive thing, and it's one-sided, okay? It's completely one-sided. But his community members will never let it go, and it validates him, and for the next month, I'm going to hear about it over and over again. It's called vulnerable narcissism. Yeah. A lot of community are new and don't know D's history. Yeah, I know. It's been fucking rewritten a million times over. But hey, you know, we'll give him the content. Do not like that there are black content creators that are popping off.
Content creators have been on my stream. How many fucking people do you think are in my fucking community that don't want to see black people succeed? It's such a...
No, I agree. There aren't that many people. They're edge communities. That's what I said. I'm not saying his entire community's like that. Destiny, bro, stop. What the fuck?
Stupid
Race
fucking
war?
thing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's so fucking fragile.
He did what? What do you mean? What was the fucking sex club that he bragged about going into? I'm pretty sure he had pictures of it in fucking Europe. The traffic.
That's, again, not real, okay? And even if it was, which, by the way, I'm not defending this fucking brothel that is still in operation. How the fuck is that my fault? I went there in 2010. It's not like I was like, ooh, what brothel has been raided? Let me go there. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's such a weird thing to do. He gets so emotional over race issues, also so quick to use the N-word. Yeah. You're so charitable to a community full of loser liberals who do not give a fuck about actual issues. All they do is jerk off each other over useless 3-hour debates. I'm trying to be as charitable as possible because I know that there are some people who are at the fucking edge who aren't just as like ride or die. No matter how fucking deep in the cut you are, there's ultimately still going to be people who are like, yeah, this doesn't seem right. Obviously, they're never going to see my clips or the full context, and most of them aren't going to search for the full context of what I've said. But, you know. M. Hud, you would have gone there in 2010 and said the N-word there for no reason. Hey, I'm a Berliner. Artemis is one of the best, cleanest, most expensive, luxurious brothels in this country. Its clean, transparent way of operating and reputation precedes it. He is so disgusting. Yeah, he just keeps saying it was like sex traffic. Maybe someone should alert the Artemis people that like there's so many people on the fucking internet that are just like constantly saying they're like that there's like sex trafficking happening or something. They know the full context. They are here every day waiting for you to say something. I know, but I still believe. I still believe that people can change. I know that there are people who have changed. You didn't even say DGG themselves, just the Nazi community he's engaged with recently and a small minority of DGG. Why is it clipped to him like you single DGG, though? Clip chimping like that completely changes everything, lol. Yeah, because it's literally fucking like puppet masters or whatever. That's it. Like, these guys get off on this shit. Hasan Piker said he went through a brothel igniting the sex work debate. I wonder if he'll read the entire article, because that article itself literally openly states that the brothel was actually raided for motherfucking tax evasion. Okay? Like, that's so gross. It's so gross. You very clearly don't care about any of the stuff that you're talking about if you think that, like, this is something you can play fucking fast and loose with. Come on. I thought false smears of this variety were the worst thing that can happen. But I guess it's only the worst thing that can happen when it's another fucking disgruntled ex-girlfriend of Destiny doing it to one of Destiny's friends or to Destiny himself. But of course, he can play fast and loose. He can play fast and loose with the truth on issues that pertain to fucking sex trafficking, literally, when it comes to someone who he has deemed a political enemy. Like, that's crazy. Oh no, yet another moment where Destiny abandoned his principles, supposedly. Like that time when he fucking sold NFTs. Like, he's done it so many goddamn times. He doesn't give a shit. When Destiny doesn't like someone, he is like physically incapable of being charitable. And every time he's like ever said anything like remotely nice, when there's overwhelming praise, like when I fucking took down Andrew Tate or something, he will still word it in a way that is like physically the worst way you can word it. Like, oh, well, this guy's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's just so incapable of like crafting good words. But like, honestly, I got to give the props to him. I got to give props to him. But like, he's just so fucking stupid. But like, you got to give props to him, even though he's stupid. And anyone who watches him, even for 3.5 fucking seconds, knows that. But of course, his audience desperately wants to make this seem like it was a two-sided thing. It's not a one-sided beef of like a disgruntled ex almost. You know what I mean? Behaving like a fucking disgruntled ex. Constantly fucking cyber stalking and using your fucking community of weirdos to beef up every fucking psychotic narrative. I was his friend once, and I was wrong to do that, okay? Yeah, I was. I was his friend once. I know him very well. I thought he was genuinely someone who had changed from his former self, and I was wrong. I even defended him. Yeah, I was. You will never hear the real story, though, because every single person that has like written extensively on it has written from a one-sided perspective, his side, and I refuse to talk about it because it's embarrassing. Okay? It's so fucking embarrassing. Like, I thought he was a decent person who had genuinely changed from his like former fucking gamer, sweaty libertarian ways. I was kind of wrong. I'm a DGGer and honestly think you're right. I wish you two would be friends again, but I guess that's never happening. Why the fuck would that ever happen? He's like actively trying to ruin my fucking life every step of the way. And it's like also, positive for him because he makes profit. He generates profits off of that. Why the fuck would I do that? This is why I don't talk about him, because I don't even want to give him a fucking crumb, but it's over. I already did it. I already fucked up again. I wish he would just like stop. I wish he would just say stop talking about me nonstop. Or be charitable. You know what I mean? I know that like the take is always like, oh man, well, you're the largest political commentator. Of course it's his job to talk about you. It's like, yeah, sure. Be charitable. You know what I mean? Don't be a fucking weirdo and like bring up shit that you personally know is wrong. Exclusively to fucking make like exclusively to give some of the worst, smelliest fucking losers on the internet like another talking point, another point of ammunition. repulsive. I thought you guys split up because of Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's what everybody fucking says. This bullshit, dude. That's not the reason. That's just that's their lore. They like wrote the lore, and that's what people think. I just don't talk about it. Stop trolling. Come on. He knows he's incorrect. He's just slandering me every fucking turn he can, and it's like over really dumb shit too. But there's a reason why I don't talk about it. There's a reason why I don't cut videos about it, okay? Anyway, let's continue. Brittany Griner is now freed.
News this morning, the major announcement